Make sure you have enough space to lie out the parts before assembly. A hard, level surface is recommended. Remove all parts from the plastic bags and separate them into their groups. Check you have all the components listed on pages 2 of the Roof Cart Assembly Manual inside the box. Let's start with the Penetrator roofing cart. Slide the axle assemblies onto the front or rear axle frame. The axle brackets will be on the outside of the frame. Attach the axle to the frame with one number 9 Tech screw on each side of the axle frame. Next, lay the cart frame flat on the hard ground. Lift the rear cart frame and align the mounting holes with the axle and cart frame. Insert the carriage bolts through cart and axle frames, then attach it with washers and nylock nuts. Lift the front cart frame and align the center mounting hole with the axle and cart frame. Insert the carriage bolt through cart frame and axle frame. Attach it with washer and nylock nut. Tighten the nut and bolt just enough for the axle frame to turn freely. Lift the front or rear cart and slide the flat, free tires onto the axle. Install a washer over the axle shaft and insert the cotter key through the axle mounting hole. Split the cotter key, securing the tire to the axle frame. Install a cotter key on one end of the handle pin and slide on one washer. Insert the handle pin through the handle guide bracket on the front axle. Slide one bushing over the handle pin. Align the handle assembly with the handle pin and bushing. Slide them through the handle assembly tube while aligning the second bushing with the handle pin. Once the handle pin is aligned with the second bushing, slide the entire assembly through the opposite handle guide bracket. Don't forget a flat washer and cotter key. The Penetrator roofing cart has the option of locking the steering with a pull pin on both sides. To lock the front steering, simply place the pull pin into the smaller inside round hole. Some minor assembly is required with the Penetrator fall protection device. Position the cart and Penetrator as close as possible to the final assembly. Pull the Penetrator device under the cart from the opposite side. Stop pulling when the pull pin stop is aligned with the cart. From the weight side of the Penetrator, lift up on the pull pin mounting bracket. Align the holes with the Penetrator and the pull cart. Insert the pull pin through the bracket and cart and attach the safety pin. Locate the 5/8 inch hex head bolt and the 5/8 inch nylock nut. Working from the front side, align the front guard plate to the top right mounting hole located on the base. Insert the hex head bolt through the base and front guard plate. Tighten the nylock nut with a 5/8 inch wrench. The front guard plate must pivot outward without any resistance. Locate the 5 anchor shackles. Working from the front side, install 2 anchor shackles on the top position holes. Install the remaining 3 anchor shackles on the fall arrest arm in front of the front guard plate. Pull the cotter pin from the pull pin so it can be removed. Next, pull out the ballast slide assembly until the ballast slide mounting hole is visible. Replace the pull pin through the mounting hole and reattach the cotter pin. Place the ballast weights one at a time. Each weight has the potential to be a pitch point, so be careful with each placement. Do not use the Penetrator roofing cart without the ballast slide extended and all ballast weights applied. Two fall restraint anchor shackles are labeled on top of the Penetrator. They do not arrest falls. 3 fall arrest tie-off shackles are labeled on the lower side in front of the Stay Clear guard. The user must ensure that the lanyards and harnesses are properly attached. The Penetrator deploys in fractions of a second. Let's take a look at some test footage to see why it offers so much. Prior to disengaging the Penetrator after deployment as the result of a fall incident, make certain that the rescue procedure has been successfully completed. The 3 penetrating spikes will be somewhat buried into the roof after activation. Follow these steps to reset the Penetrator device. Remove the ballast weights. Standing behind the penetrator, reach down through the roofing cart and grasp the upper front sides of the outer spikes. Continue pulling up the inner spike tube until it stops. When the inner spike tube is fully inserted into the outer engagement tube, firmly tension the two large wing nuts on both retaining slide bars until fully seated against the threaded slide bolt. What truly makes this system remarkable is the fact that it can be assembled and disassembled quickly to move from one location to the next. Weighing over 1,000 pounds less than most other devices, the Penetrator cart and safety device can be moved to a rooftop without the expense and effort of using a crane. We've made a variety of accessories available to further enhance the functionality and ease of use of your Penetrator cart and safety device. All the equipment you've seen here must meet very specific OSHA requirements, otherwise serious injury and death could occur. Always read the included owner's manual and use it when training new employees, performing service, or inspections.